time, I cannot get back. People win lotteries at 90. What does that mean to them at that point? You have to be patient with yourself to see the future and be like, what will my future self be proud of? I will not be proud of myself if I'm at that job. That I know 100%, and that was just the basis of my decision. I only have one life to live. I am not here to make rational decisions 100%. No. If I fail, if I succeed, so what? It's all fun. Like, I only live once. I am not here to be rational all the time. If you expect rational decisions from me, then it's not going to happen. Not all the time anyways. So I quit my job in October of 2022, and now we are in November of 2023, so it's been a year since I quit my job. This is what I think you should know prior to quitting your job if you are thinking of quitting your job. First things first, do not quit your job unless you are 100% sure you are ready to go into that thing that you are passionate about immediately after quitting. Let's say you end up being self-employed, but it's still not your passion. You would be leaving work for work just to go do something that feels only like work. Why do I say this? When I quit my job, I was like, okay, if I go straight into fashion, it takes time to grow a business and it's gonna be online. Like, when is it gonna happen? My plan was to go all the way into fashion, but I did not have a lot of savings. But I had enough because whatever I had in savings, I used it to pay for esthetician courses to get certified for like microblading and all of that stuff and ombre powder brows. I rented out space in a salon to do that. It's fun learning something new, so obviously I enjoyed it, but I was faced with the harsh reality of work again. I couldn't do that passionately because that was not the reason I quit in the first place. I started that because I did not feel like my passion would sustain me. That's why I went into that. So now it started to feel like work. Do not quit your work for work. You can stay awake 24 hours doing what you enjoy, but it feels fulfilling because it's worth it. This is really what you enjoy. Even if you are self-employed, you're going to be faced with the struggle that comes with starting something new and also not having money. And then you'd be like, okay, at least my job paid me even though I did not like it. You'd be faced with that. So if you decide to quit, be ready to go 100% all in to that thing that you actually like. I was coming from a place where I never had any credit card debt. I have a credit card, but I pay it right at the end of the month. I have no debt from university. So this is all new to me, getting a line of credit and then having some credit card debt. So this is not something I enjoy. Does that make sense? So the question is, would I do it all over again? Yes, I would. Okay, yes, I would. I would quit my job, but I would go right into what I wanted to do. I will stay on track with that reason. Does that make sense? I know it makes sense. So looking back, when I look at my debt, obviously it's not a huge amount of debt, but it's not something I don't want to call it my debt, the debt that my bank thinks I have, because you don't want to associate with anything that you don't necessarily like. And the thing is, what's more precious, money or time? I have a little money I'm owing, but I can pay that money in a blink of an eye once everything falls into place for me. And this is the thing, I may not be making the money that I wanted to make yet, but this is what I've learned. You learn so much about yourself. You learn that you have a choice in all of this. Lots of people are stuck in situations they don't want to be in because they feel like they do not have choice. If I can take a gamble on myself and I quit my job, then I have a lot of choice. And that choice begins to trickle down into different facets of my life. If someone comes to me selling me a dream, when you observe, it looks like a beautiful dream, but you're like, okay, it is beautiful, but that is not my dream, because I have a sense of direction of what I would prefer. This is not bad, but this is what I would prefer. When you take a gamble on yourself, you can sit and just see the future, how will this decision make me feel in the future? You realize you have choice. I have the patience to wait to see if something better that I enjoy comes my way. When you do that, you're also able to observe and have patience with people that come into your life. Experiencing what you give yourself becomes the norm.